So we asked a question that is an important question for everyone who cares about energy and transportation, which is, can developing countries take a lead in the EV revolution, in the EV transition? As you know, these are very exciting times. We are in the middle of a big disruption, and disruptions are very exciting, but they are also very scary, because for the first time, the end of the internal combustion engine is within sight. You know, this is an era that is going to come to a close. As we heard a few minutes ago, the question is not whether it's going to happen, but how fast and who's going to lead.
So one of the reasons for high cost of electric vehicles, if you look at products like Tesla or buses from BYD, is that they have a very large range requirement. So when you have such a large range requirement, you basically overload with batteries, which leads to higher cost of vehicle. But if you look at countries like India or other developing countries, the cities are pretty crowded, and the range requirement is not as much. So for example, a 100-kilometer range should be sufficient to cover all the possible scenarios.
One of the concepts that a lot of developing countries struggle with is the question of incremental change things little by little, versus transformational change. So one of the key concepts there is leapfrogging. So when you have to think about your fleets, do you go for cleaner fuels, a little bit of cleaner gasoline, a little bit of cleaner diesel, or do you say, you know what, let's just leapfrog and go for electric, zero emissions?
So I think the way forward would be for innovative companies or startups in the developing world to to design solutions for the urban transportation needs of developing countries that will help us push the EV revolution in developing countries around the world.
Never before in our lifetime did we get these technologies to be so ready for use. So they are there. Second, we are rethinking our relationship with oil and petroleum and gasoline, diesel. And the other element that is extremely powerful is that no matter whether you are in Manila or in Beijing or in Santiago de Chile or in San Jose, Costa Rica, or somewhere in Africa, people are tired of air pollution. Mothers are tired of children coughing with asthma or problems, or elderly people. And this is an opportunity to get several things right: the transport, the energy, the urban agenda, and it's really exciting.